stay alive. Remember, Hitler kept thousands alive in order to initiate his plan. They were actually self-serve workers. So the ones that survived were part of the system that literally...
Yeah.
But they were fed on a half a banana a day or something. I mean,
he's got a point. He's got a point in that some of the inmates were used.
Yeah,
in
they
order
were
to,
the stronger ones
to survive it for 5 years.
Yeah, no, that's just.
And then having witnessed what they're supposed to have witnessed, and then to have been allowed to have lived by the guards who knew that they were going to have to go into hiding and try and pretend that they hadn't been exterminators at Auschwitz.
Did they know that at that point?
Just a quick phone to the humans or whatever it is.
Colin.
Hello?
Just feeding us back the stream, isn't it?
That's the same thing again.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Did they know they would have to go into hiding though? Because I don't know for sure. I've never been great with history, but I think they left in a bit of a hurry, didn't they? Because they were expecting to win the war. Let's face it.
Well, no. To be honest,
not
they
in
weren't.
1945.
No, they knew they were on a loser at 43. Yeah, I mean, if I can take the other point of view for a moment, yes, they weren't prepared for the speed with which they would have to dispose of their evidence. That's one of the explanations. So in one particular case, I can't remember which camp, there just simply wasn't enough ammunition.
And Fat was right, Fat Steve, in that there is a lot of documentation that's still coming to light. They're actually now just releasing a massive library of information about exterminations that took place in the various death camps. I don't know why it's taken them 50 years to release those documents, but they're just coming now into the public domain. But I mean, I read through the rise and fall of the Third Reich, which is probably, it's that thick, and it's probably the best documentation of Hitler's years possible. And in that book, repeatedly, I've forgotten the name of the author, the journalist, the writer, he repeatedly says that there is no written evidence at all, unfortunately, sadly, he says, strangely, he says as well, to connect Hitler with any of the extermination programs. He takes the view that Hitler was shrewd enough not to sign up, not to have anything written down that would connect him with it. Yeah. But then we have to remember that in 1939, 1940, 1941, Hitler was in no doubt about who was going to win the war, was he?
No.
He didn't think to himself, I'd better not. No, I will not say that I'm going to exterminate all the Jews. Just in case I lose the war, I still might be able to stand for Parliament in Totnes.
Maybe he was so clever.
No, plausible deniability is not a novelty, is it, really?
Let's take another Skype call now. Cheers. Hello, fella.
Hello, Tom.
Hi, what's your name?
Neil.
Neil?
Yeah, from Belfast.
Neil from Belfast. Hello, mate.
Yeah. Tommy, I can hear this echo at the minute. Is it sound okay for you?
It's not brilliant.
Yeah, cuts in and out.
You might be better phoning us if you wanted a serious one.
Yeah, no. I've only got Skype, unfortunately. But I just want to say, I heard your very first internet broadcast some years ago, and so it's good to see you doing the internet again and taking advantage of it. Was that with FreeServe, if I can ask you, or was that with the BBC? It was like the very first one you did. I can't remember. It was so long ago. I just remember it was like. I didn't think anybody. I didn't think anybody was listening to that. Yeah, there was like a bunch of us trying to get onto it. Okay. And then we were told to disconnect and reconnect so that a whole load more could get on. Yeah, it was all very early stuff. That was like, I don't know, probably 8 years ago or something. 10 years ago. The technology then was such, and this was FreeServe, who were one of the big providers, the technology was such that when you got your 20th person logged on listening, the first person who had logged on was logged off. Which something like that. It wasn't right, was it? And but it works great for you now. I just caught up on the last couple of shows on YouTube. They're all put up there with the cameras and stuff. That's excellent. Yeah, it is. It's a bit difficult, I find, finding the order.
If you click on playlists, right, then the guy who does it for us, Ed Olean, I think his name is, from the Tommy Boyd Shrine. Yeah. He puts it all the little playlists. So if you click on playlist, you click on the first one, then it'll go through and play all of them in order. Where's the playlist button? It's one of the on the right of the video. There's usually like more from this user and a playlist thing, and if you click on that gives it an order. Yeah, it should give you an order. Yeah. All right, well, cheers for that, Neil. Stay in touch. All right, thanks, Tommy. Yeah, what are you doing after this then? Any more plans for more internet broadcasting? Well, that's why we got the man in, Marcus. He's the network manager. Here he is. Are you watching or are you just listening?
At the minute, I'm not actually listening. At the minute, I'm doing my own shoutcast thing, so I haven't been able to listen to this live. So I just, in the middle of it, I just thought I'd phone you up there.
Oh, what do you mean you're doing your own shoutcast thing?
I'm doing like an internet broadcast on my own website. So yeah, I just thought I had a guy on that was Skyping me. He was going to play a ukulele song, but then I couldn't get into the conference earlier. So yeah, I just I wanted to say hello to Tommy and wish him all the best. Really.
So is it your own talk show you do through your website, or?
Yeah, just started playing music and that kind of thing. Yeah, and
cool.
Taking
Good
Skype.
on you. Respect.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Okay, it's going very well. Where have we got to? Tonight we've got Marcus here, who is the network manager, because we decided to do a 12-week run with this stuff. Nah, my kind of call, I like that.
That's great.
Great noise.
This is the standard of broadcast that I should come to expect, is it?
Quickly,
Thomas?
like a DJ.
A flatliner. Lovely. A flatliner. Beautiful.
Catch, Stuart. That was good, wasn't it?
So here's how you can contact. If you want to, you can email, and Stuart is manning the emails. We haven't read enough emails out, Stuart, but I know you're busy.
We haven't read any, and we've got a load.
Yeah, okay. Email studio@playradiouk.com.
Has anonymously yours been in touch?
No more anonymously yours this week, no. No. Do you want me to go through some of these?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, okay. So, for the attention of Marcus, don't even think about removing the Boydster and his team. I find the show both hilarious and intelligent. If you disband the programme, I have noted in my suicide note that you were ultimately to blame for my demise and that of Boyd. Human Zoo is a social experiment and must be evaluated. Rick.
Well, if I can just respond to that very quickly, as network manager, I celebrate notches on my gun, so all the best then.
Yeah, me too.
Dear Sir Marcus, I would like to argue the case to keep Boyd and Barkus it's as simple as this, and I think it means TalkSport. TalkSport equals Jay Goody, Boyd and Barkus equals Joanna Lumley. It's game over, really.
I'm reading upside down on the email thing, Stuart. Can I do that one? Should I tell my sister that I am currently wearing her clothes? She's at work at present. I am her younger brother and really prefer her clothes to mine. Currently wearing her pleated skirt, tights and top. You know, of all the kinks, I can see some of them and I can't see others. I just can't see wearing women's clothing.
No.
Does anybody here get at all excited about wearing women's clothing?
No.
Be honest.
No, honestly not.
I've done drag DJing a few times when I used to play the clubs in Leicester. We used to play gay clubs and stuff, and it's awkward, it's annoying.
There's two groups in society of men who, given any opportunity and excuse, will dress up as women, and that is rugby players.
Yes.
And the police.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, that is very true.
That's very true. And they sing while they drink as well, don't they? Same groups.
Rugby players drink their own urine in bars. It's very strange.
Colin.
Hello? Can you hear me there?
Yes.
Hello? Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, mate.
Right. Right. I'm on a live a minute. Just like to say thanks to Mark just for replying to the email.
Oh, pleasure. No problem.
Cheers, mate. Are we still on the David Irving bit?
If you want.
Hyperspace is very echoey tonight.
Is it? Yeah, it seems a bit, yeah. I think he should be here as well, just to ridicule the man.
You've moved into that tunnel.
He's got a feedback loop happening.
Yeah, thanks for that. Skype's not brilliant tonight, so the calls, I think, probably are going to take a little bit of precedence, although, funnily enough, it's interesting, Skype, isn't it? We've got a better line from Poland and from downtown... Where does Fat Steve live? Downtown Detroit?
Amsterdam sometimes. He's got a flat. I don't know whether he's in America or Amsterdam.
Lucky guy.
You're on Play Radio, dude. Thank you for calling the Human Zoo line.
I like wearing women's clothes.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you like wearing men's clothes, though?
I used to.
You don't ever read about that.
I used to when I was younger. I used to really be into that sort of ambiguous dressing thing.
Yeah, but what did it turn you on?
Yeah, it kind of turned me on. I think when I was finding my sexuality around the age of kind of 10, then I was really into Marlene Dietrich and people women who were kind of sexual and powerful, but they also had that masculine thing going on.
So you probably like Judy Garland in Cabaret.